My name is Joseph Spenlove and welcome to week number 6 of the Slimbrother online course. Now this week we're doing the big one, the metabolic typing test. This is the nutrition test and we're going to give you some specific foods that will really help your body speed up weight loss and also feel great. So if you remember on week 1 we went to the website checkconnect.com and you made a free account with them. What I want you to do is go back to that website and after the health one there's a nutrition questionnaire and I want you to do the questionnaire there. It's only 12 or 15 questions. If you can answer those, and then what it's going to tell you is what type you are. And as we said last week, it is important that you do some little tests on eating protein and carbohydrates before you sleep, and that will enable you to answer the questions correctly. Now when you've done that test, it's going to tell you 3 things, or one of 3 things. You're either a protein type, a carbohydrate type, or a mixed type. Now if you have a look in your manuals, you'll see that you've got the food list there for different types. So if your metabolic type is protein, then you need to eat off the protein food lists. If you're a carbohydrate type, you need to eat from the carbohydrate food list. And if you're a mixed type, this means you have the luxury of eating from both lists. Now what I want you to do is to use these lists, take them to the supermarket and use as a shopping list and buy all the foods that you like. Might be helpful before you go to actually circle on your chart there the things you want. If you're doing the manual online, then you can obviously just make a little shopping list there. Or if you shop online, that's even easier. You can have that open on one window and you shop online on the other. So please utilise these food lists, and they are in order of priority as well. So the things at the top are the best for you and keep you satisfied for longer, and the things at the bottom of these lists are not so great for you, but they are still great for your type. If you're a protein type, for instance, you'll notice that the nightshade family of vegetables are not on your list. Things like onions, tomatoes and peppers. I'm a protein type, and again when I eat those sorts of things regularly, I do notice my digestion isn't very good and I just don't feel great. So we're not saying if the foods aren't on your list you can never have them. What we're saying is that these foods are better for you. So if you are a protein type and you do like a lot of tomatoes, then just having them once or twice a week will be really great for your weight loss. Now as we said, if you're a mixed type, you can eat from both charts, but really think about mixing your diet. So not eating just from one chart or just from the other. Try and mix it up every meal if you can. If not, at least every day you're having something different from the charts. If you want to know more information about the metabolic typing diet, if you go to slimbrother.co.uk/nutrition, you'll see a link there to actually buy the metabolic typing book. And again, it goes into really massive detail into scientifics on why the metabolic type diet makes you healthier and lose weight and brings your body in balance. It really isn't a diet. They just call it a diet because that's what sells. But it is actually about going back to basics and back to nature really with the food that we're eating. In your pack also this week you'll see a food planner. So unlike a food diary, what I actually want you to do this week is to plan your foods. So once you've got a circled list of your food recommendations, I want you to sit down and think about the foods that you can actually eat, the meals that you can eat this week. Now as we've spoken before in week number 2, is about having a large breakfast, a medium lunch and a small dinner. And then 3 small snacks are optional. I want you to write down to your combination. So if you're a protein type, it's 3 portions of carbohydrate to 1 portion of carb. If you're a mixed type, it's 1 portion of protein to 1 portion of carb. And if you're a carb type, it's 2 portions of carbs to 1 portion of protein. So just write those down there and think about, obviously, more portions for breakfast, medium portions for 4 portions for instance for lunch, and 2 portions for dinner, 1 or 2 portions as snacks. For breakfast you're actually preferably having around 6 portions of food for breakfast. Obviously if you're not on eating much breakfast at the moment, then it can be a bigger high. But if you do have a big breakfast, you will find straight away that you're not getting cravings or you're not feeling hungry in the evenings, which is an amazing thing. So please try and do that this week, guys. It will really help you. And that's it for week number 6. As always, please speak with your fellow slimmers at facebook.co.uk/Slimbrother, and you can chat with your fellow slimmers online. So enjoy the metabolic typing diet, and I will see you again next week.